Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Tuesday, the first day of November 2022. It is Tuesday of the 31st week of the year, but because it is November the 1st, it is the Solemnity of All Saints. And today we are going to do something fantastic. There's Miss Ward. Today we have moved our community mass from Wednesday to Tuesday because of the great Solemnity of All Saints. And what we have today is all of our second graders are dressed as their favorite saint as they prepare to receive First Communion. So we have three, there are many who are dressed like me. We have three second grades here at the Franciscan School. This is our second and third grade hallway. And so that was one of our first second grades. And here is our second grade, right over there, and you can see that they have, there they are. See, there's some more saints over there, and then, if we go over to here, we can see, as Katie walks by, there's even more saints. So we have three classes of saints ready for Mass today. Here we are, how many of me's? Are there any of me's in here? Are there 1,000, is there any me's? There's a couple of me's. Yay. I'm going to be outnumbered. Today. So we will have morning mass at 9 o'clock, and we will have a procession of all of these second grade saints coming in into the church as we get ready to celebrate this wonderful solemnity, not only of those who are in heaven and who have, there's Mr. Fidel, poor Mr. Fidel, dressed in Santa gear. I don't know why, it's not the season. Anyway, we're going to celebrate the saints today, the saints not only who are in heaven, but the saints that live here on earth. As Father Steve Kluge always referred to us as we gathered for Eucharist every day, that we are indeed saints of God, because again, our sainthood is something that marks out our chosenness, marks out who and what we are in the sight of God. It is not something that is voted upon. It is not something that has to go through a variety of bureaucratic structures for it to be affirmed in many ways. It is within us to be saints and to recognize that. And the fact that we don't at times is what leads to the troubles that we experience in this world, and the pain, the sadness that we experience in this world. We celebrate that countless number of people throughout the centuries who have tried to live the life as best they can, live a life of faith as best they can, in order to understand what it means to be in relationship with God, in relationship with themselves, and especially in relationship with all other people that God has created to be a part of our life with us. And so when we celebrate this great feast today, the special readings that are used are always done to emphasize the chosenness that all human beings have before God, because we have been created by God and by nothing else, but always by God. Recognizing our creation by God, recognizing what that means for us, what it means for us to live in this particular way, is what again unlocks our saintliness, unlocks our sainthood. And as the second prayer for reconciliation, the second Eucharistic prayer for reconciliation says, that we yearn for that moment when we stand before God as saints among the saints in the halls of heaven, not having to go through any kind of bureaucratic structures to get there, but because of who and what we are, chosen by God to live a life that is full, a life that is filled with joy, a life that is filled with hope, a life that is filled with meaning and purpose. That is sainthood enacted, that is sainthood engaged in this life in which we lived. It is sainthood that we celebrate on the Solemnity of All Saints. And may the Lord give you his peace.